Hi, this is Kim Korte, your wellness coach. How are you today? Our topic is conversational receptiveness. I envision in my head when I think of conversational receptiveness of like a game, tossing a ball. It's catching and receiving, right? Well, in a conversation, if you think of it like a ball, it's going back and forth. If you throw the ball and they just let it drop to the ground, and then the other person takes their ball, tosses it to you, and you just let it go to the ground, well, that seems silly, right? Now imagine a conversation where you throw out your words to be received by the other person, and they don't listen, they don't do anything with it, and then they take their conversation because they've got a point to make, and they say something to you, and then you just let it go to the ground because you're not interested in receiving it. They have shown in studies that these types of conversations, and it's really not rocket science, but they've shown it. You are not going to get anywhere. It's going to be harder to come to any sort of conclusion, even a civil agree to disagree. This is why the term conversational receptiveness was created, so that you can become and think about being someone who takes what's being said, listens to it, to the point of view, and then acknowledges it. And when you let the other person know that you've heard them, because how many people say, I just want to be heard. And when they feel heard, they feel better and they're more likely to listen to you. It's all the back and forth, right? So catch the ball in the conversation. Listen to someone. Think of depersonalizing your responses instead of being accusatory by saying, you don't listen to me. You could say, I feel like you're not listening to me. And remember some of the other tactics that I've shared with you before, being curious about what they have to say. Because guess what? You could be wrong on a point, or there could be a better way to get a situation resolved, or a better process either at home or at the office, where you wouldn't listen to that or even be aware of it or even open to it if your arms weren't open to receive the ball. This is the idea behind receptiveness. So be curious and pay attention and listen. And if you think that they are not listening to you, remember that conversational point I delivered earlier. And if you didn't, I'll tell it to you now, is to ask the other person, I want to make sure you heard what I had to say because there was a lot of points. Can you just tell me, repeat back like what you heard, because I want to make sure my points were clear and that you got what I was trying to say, and not maybe I didn't do the best job. This way, you're pointing it back at you, not that they weren't listening, and they can repeat it back to you, and you can say, oh, I must not have made my point clear. This is what I meant to say. And they're more likely to pay attention. So there's ways to create attentiveness. There's a way to create receptivity. And part of it has to do with how you toss the ball. This is Kim Korte, your wellness coach, wishing you a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy.